All right, friends, in studio with us, I have the ever debonair, the always gorgeous and sweet and talented Jill Krahn. And Jill, I can't even give your resume in a brief instant because you and your sister are doing so much in the community. Tell us what it is that you run, own, operate, and manage, because your empire is impressive.
Well, we have wonderful people that have worked with us. In fact, we all laugh about it because we kind of grew up together. So just the
You're
other...
an Ada native, are you not?
I am Ada Borup, actually.
Ada Borup. So I'm sorry, I forgot the Borup
Yeah,
part.
Borup's 100 people if all the farmers come to town, maybe.
How nice. I didn't mean to disregard Borup.
Yeah, right.
So you're an Ada Borup native.
Yep.
And then you said you have wonderful people working with you. What is it that you're doing?
You know, right now, years ago, we started with a salon, and then we decided to take our managers on a big trip across the United States. We went to a lot of different places and to make new goals, and we decided to have a day spa, and that went over fantastic.
But that wasn't really a thing in Fargo, was it?
No, we were the first day spa in North Dakota.
Wow. Okay, and how long ago was this?
1997, January 27th. Remember that year we had 120 inches of snow?
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah, that year.
What great timing to have a spa be introduced to North Dakota
Yes.
when everybody needs a change of pace, and you provided that.
Absolutely.
That's great. And so you said you went all around the United States. What do you mean by that?
Like, we traveled with Redken, and they introduced us some of their top salons. And we met a lady named Noelle DiCaprio from Stamford, Connecticut. And she is like the mother of day spas. And she came to Fargo several times at a very expensive rate, but she taught us a lot. So that was great.
And so she came, she taught you a lot. And your empire now is Hair Success.
Yes.
As well as the Salon Professional Academy.
Correct.
What am I missing? Because I know you're doing a lot of other gigs too.
Yeah, we work with Redken. Like I say, we have been very connected with L'Oreal and Redken throughout the years. Jody and I have a passion for education. So we decided to take it to the next level, and we decided to open a beauty school in Fargo. And then we took it to the next level, and we franchised the schools across the United States. So right now we have about 45 and growing franchise beauty schools across the U.S.
Oh my gosh.
And Canada.
Ada Borup's own is international with salon and beauty schools. That's an incredible legacy, Jill, that you're leaving here in this community. How did you and I first get to know each other? Because it's a fun little backstory. If you remember, I remember.
I think it was I wanted to have my son to have the best education for confirmation, and I had heard about you, and I went to check you out a few times, and then I enrolled him in your program, and then also I think the home and hungry thing in the boxes all night.
So what I remember is I got to have your son in my youth group.
Correct.
What a fun young man that you have in your life.
I'm very blessed.
And a really talented hockey player as well.
He is.
And then I participated in Homeless and Hungry, which is a nonprofit movement that I had the opportunity to be a big part of. And then you brought me into the very first ever Davies hockey banquet.
Oh, that's right.
That?
That's right. Yes.
This is just when Davies was a new school. And Jill, you said, Eric, would you come and speak at this hockey banquet? And I'm thinking, why in the world would I speak at a hockey banquet?
Motivation.
Well, it was so much fun, and it was such an intimate setting to be able to connect. And then you said, Eric, I want you to come and speak to my students.
Correct.
At the Salon Professional Academy. And annually now, for about the last 5 or 6 years, I get to go in and hang out with, it's usually like 78 women and 3 men.
Yeah,
it feels exactly like my life was
a little bit more women than that, but
yeah,
we're good.
It's exactly what my life was like when I was growing up. I was surrounded by all women and like one dude.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Which is how I got all my beauty tips. So those of you watching on video right now, hubba, I know.
Great skincare.
That's right. I exfoliated 3 years ago, so it's still working for me. And then you bring me over to Hair Success as well, and now I get to talk to all your team members there.
Yes.
You have been such a great supporter of me. We want to be a supporter of you because you are building an empire. Everybody needs to know this, is that Jill and I have known each other now probably about 10 years.
Yeah, at least.
And when when our growth was happening, and it's still happening now, we actually looked to move to your building.
Correct.
On 32nd Avenue.
Yep.
And we checked it out, and we're like, oh, this could be so cool, so much fun. But we had no idea when the change would happen. And we were bursting at the seams. And now you are bursting at the seams, and change is happening for you, is it not?
Yes, it is.
What is happening in your world? Because it is such a cool thing that's going on in Fargo right now, thanks to you and your sister.
You know, it's not just me and my sister, it's our whole team, just to be clear. But we decided that we need to take Hair Success to the next level in so many different avenues. So not only are we taking to the next level as far as employees, we're giving 4 life cycles of a service provider. So we're offering many different pay scales to be commission, hourly, independent booth renter, and even mini booth suites.
Okay.
So we're opening on 32nd Avenue and 45th Street right now. We're building.
Oh, that's like our backyard, Jill.
It is. I'm excited.
I get to come over and get massaged and pedicured and pampered like every day.
You bet. We've had Tom win it a few times for pedicures. We have to mark off a little extra time, but it's been very fun.
Are those some alligator claws he has on his feet or what?
Let's just say we soak for a while.
This has gotten really weird really quick, Jill. And your world is surrounded by lots of, I'm sure, intimate stories and
I could tell
hilarious
great
happenings.
stories, yes.
I don't want to go into detail about my most provocative story, but you just opened it up. I'm going to save my most provocative one for off air, but there was a time in which I went over to the Salon Professional Academy, to the school, and I decided that I wanted to get my back waxed. I'm blessed with some angel hair wings on my back. And yeah, this is still not my most provocative story. That's the funny thing. But I went there and I got my back waxed, and then I played basketball immediately after. Nobody told me, like, hey, don't sweat in this right afterwards. And so my back rashed up and my lesson was learned. And so... and that's not my worst story, Jill. So here's what I want to do. I want to go to break here. We're going to give our listeners a chance to hear from some of our sponsors. But in the meantime, folks, go to livefargomoorhead.com, and we're going to come right back with Jill in studio to learn more about this new opportunity for hair success. This is Real Estate Radio with Erik Hatch. Welcome back to Real Estate Radio. As always, I'm your host, Erik Hatch. And in studio with us, we have the dashing and beautiful and so sweet Jill Krahn with the Salon Professional Academy, Hair Success, and just an all-around great mom and lady. So, Jill, you had mentioned before the break that on the corner of 32nd and 45th, you're building. Tell us exactly what you're building, because it's not just Hair Success. And it is, but you're doing some new things with that, and you're building an empire to boot. So what all is going on in our backyard?
Well, my sister and I travel around a lot with all the academies, and we see like these little villages all over the United States, and they're just kind of a social environment. So we decided to find a developer. Kevin Christensen and Tyler Brandt have been amazing to work with.
They do great work for sure.
Yeah, and we wanted to put together this development. So we call it Blue Water Creek, and it's BLU.
Okay.
For Beauty, Love, and Unforgettable, because what we're creating
and
is...
E could be for Erik. I'm just throwing that out there. That's fine.
Anyway, so we want to create a place where you can relax, you can enjoy time with your friends. We'll have a restaurant, we'll have wine, beer, and stuff there for you. We have outdoor patios with fire pits. We have a grotto room that people can use for graduations, parties.
Oh, hang on. A grotto room. Tell me more about that.
The grotto room is a new social thing that it's just kind of private, and they can have time with their girlfriends just to spend, relaxing, enjoying the beautiful Blue Water Creek that's in the back with the fire pits and the patios. And our patio goes over the creek, so it's kind of cool.
So you're creating an entire experience and ambiance. If I want a spa day, whether I'm a guy or a gal, it's not just going and getting the massage, manicure, pedicure, and facial, right? You're giving so many more layers to that. Am I understanding that correctly?
Correct. We are having vapor whirlpool baths for women and men. We're having relaxation rooms. We're just kind of taking the day spa experience up a level, but we're even expounding beyond that. We also have 13 boutiques that are going to be kind of right next to us. Behind us, there's going to be a hotel and a little conference center. I think it seats like 400 people.
Wow.
And a brand new restaurant coming to Fargo. I can't say the name yet, but it'll be released soon.
Can you tell us what it rhymes with?
Kind of like Hatch.
Wow. Now I think I know what you're talking about. Actually, I don't.
You don't.
I'm totally lying. But
No, it's not from around here.
But a new restaurant is coming as well.
Absolutely.
We had talked in the past, and I know that there's been a lot of dreaming and scheming with this. Is it still true that you're going to have things like valet service?
We can have valet service on winter days like yesterday. In fact, we do that quite often for little ladies. If they come in, we'll go get their car for them or park their car for them.
Yeah, you're delivering an experience. That's
Right.
the point I'm trying to get at. And there are those of us that love pampering every once in a while, and I'm one of those people included. I for the longest time went to Hair Success Weekly to get a massage.
Right.
That was the best gift I would give myself.
Right.
So I think that what you're doing with your empire is not only are you allowing people to gift themselves, but they're also gifting their family members, their loved ones, their friends, their team members. But you're catering now to, I think, the wedding world a little bit, are you not?
Absolutely. We are in the back patios. There's areas for outdoor weddings, and if the weather's bad, like in Fargo, North Dakota, can sometimes be. Although I got married in July and it was 104.
Gross. Yeah.
So it was not cold. Anyway, so we are having that experience for many different size weddings. And, we want to up the experience for anybody for a social environment. But not only that, it's Christmas time. When you don't know what to give that person that needs something or that guy that has everything, it's a perfect thing. Give them a day off. Give them a day of relaxation. Or, I get massage, probably every other week just for wellness. My old body gets sore leaning over the desk all the time and my muscles aren't the same. So, yeah, it works out great.
I think you hit the nail on the head right now, Jill, is that when you're trying to figure out what to give someone, you give them an experience and you give them time and you give them relaxation, because those are things that we usually won't give ourselves.
Right.
I don't need another sweater, Jill. This one I'm wearing right now is dapper enough. I'll wear it every day.
Yeah.
But what I do need is I need some time off.
Right.
And I need to relax and slow down and take care of myself. And you allow that to happen.
Right. In many different levels. So not only on a, skincare, hair care, fashion, design level, but on a wellness level as well.
So a wellness level, what do you mean by that? Because that's a word that's used often and rarely understood properly.
Wellness is all about relaxation, rest, but we're taking it to another level with social. So it's a great place to take your daughter out or your son out and just spend some time together. There's a reading area, relaxation area. And then if you want to go outside, you can have a meal with them. We have our own little barbecue outside and lots of different fire pits so you can just relax.
Wow. Jill, when does this open up?
Fall of 2017.
And that's going to be here in no time.
Yeah, it took us a while to get some variances for entrances. So we're a little behind on the project, but I know with Kevin and Tyler's team that they'll keep us on track.
Oh, they're great over there, and I'm so glad that you're in great hands. I think that our listeners can be in great hands. If they need to get gift certificates, if they want to pamper themselves, Hair Success is the easiest spot to go to on 32nd Avenue, just west of Hornbachers on 32nd Avenue there. Jill, I love you and what you and your sister are doing. I'm so glad to be in your world, and thank you for bringing more opportunities to those of us in Fargo.
Yeah, we think Fargo's ready for it, so thank you, Erik.
Oh, you bet. Hey, those of you tuning in, head to livefargomoorhead.com to connect with us.